Welcome to Some Guy's Garage. This is going to look a little different. I've got a bunch of Makita tools. I'm typically a Dewalt guy. You guys have probably seen a lot of Dewalt videos on this channel, and a little bit of Milwaukee, but this is the first Makita tools I've ever gotten. So, what happened? This vacuum cleaner, for some crazy reason on Amazon, went on for $24. I kid you not, $24. Here's the screenshot. And well, I can't turn up a deal like that. These are usually about $300 here in Canada, so a $24 vacuum over 90% off, had to buy one. Problem is, I don't have any Makita batteries, and over to Home Depot I went, and they had these kits on with the drill and the impact driver, batteries, charger, bag, typical sort of deal. But not only was this on sale, you also got a free tool, and I picked the Oscillating multi-tool. I already have one of these in Dewalt. Given the choices, circular saw, sander, sawzall, this is probably going to be a little bit more interesting. So here we are, a bunch of Makita tools in the shops. So this video today, I have never opened up, I've never used really a Makita tool probably in 20 to 30 years. Sorry, cordless tools specifically. I have used some of their corded tools and they've been quite nice. And Makita, out of the three big top brands, is Dewalt, Milwaukee, Makita. So here's my first entry into it. I'm going to unbox all these, check them out for the first time, and take you along for the journey. In some future videos, hopefully I can do some tests, especially with the drill and the driver here, or impact driver. I can do some tests against Milwaukee and Dewalt, and so we'll be able to see and use these in the future, and gets me into the battery platform so we can open up to a few more tools for you guys. So let's get started with unboxing. I guess first things first, let's do the multi-tool. Nice little box in the middle, get that one out of the way. So we'll open this thing up. Let's see what we got in here. So the Makita version of instructions, cool. Comes with a blade and a couple plates. I don't know what those are for at this moment, but it does come with the blade. Not quite the same attachment as the Dewalt's. The Dewalt I think is a little more universal, but we'll see how that fits together. And then the tool, nothing else in the box. Throw that to the side, and the actual tool here. Feels pretty hefty actually. Interestingly, no other handles or things to hold on to, and it is a slide switch, speed control. But does feel pretty hefty. And battery connection. Okay, that's the oscillating tool out of the box. We'll move some stuff to the side here. Get this out of the way. We'll do the vacuum next. We'll save the drills and impacts for last. So this is the parent $24 vacuum. We'll see what we're in for here. Hopefully not a return or rebadge or anything like that. This is from Amazon, so box is of course a little more beat up. Well, it looks like a vacuum at least. Let's pull out more instruction manuals. So this is the XCV11 vacuum, just as a bare tool. Get that out of the way, and there is the vacuum. So we have a hose. Yeah, very similar. I have the Dewalt 2-gallon vac as well, so very similar hose size and arrangement. Handle. Get a floor nozzle on one side. I think oh yeah, so that's the small crevice tool. Looks like this flips open, so that's where your battery goes, inside here. Kind of nice that they keep it protected. The Dewalt one just sits on the side. And a battery indicator switch, so you press the button, see the level. 2, 1, interesting slide switch. Kind of got some friction to it. And yeah, that's got to be the exhaust port on the back. Let's open it up too. So latches on the side. Cool. Comes pre-assembled, so it has a typical size kind of container for all the dirt. And actually, this is nice. So the Dewalts don't have this. It's kind of a filter sock on the filter itself. Typically, what happens is these like paper style filters, they get all clogged up really fast, and then the vacuum loses all performance. So nice to see they put a sock on the filter just to make it last a bit longer without getting clogged up. So yeah, that looks pretty nice. Just put back together here, latch back up. So that's the vacuum. Looks like a vacuum. All right, and last but not least, let's do the drills. Not sure how I feel about the way they tape these boxes up. Probably more secure this way, but it certainly takes a lot more effort to get into them than some of the Dewalt ones. It just seems to be taped all the way around. We'll get in there eventually. Hopefully without destroying the box completely. There we go. All right, let's see what we got here. So at the back, we get a Makita bag. It's pretty nice. Sealed bag of that. Let's open that up. So nice little Makita tool bag for everything. Cool. Put that to the side there. You get belt clips. So if you prefer to, oh, look at that, all sorts of pieces here. Interesting, so they have just an open package here, not sealed up. The Dewalt ones get sealed in plastic packaging, and the screws are kind of, these ones look like they have, well, one has Loctite, the other one doesn't, so that's a little bit of a miss. But it comes with a screwdriver bit, which most Dewalts don't, and 2 belt clips, okay. Let's keep digging in here. We have an impact driver with the battery already installed on it. Okay. So that's one of the batteries. That's the, let's see what model that is. Turn this around here until I find a model number, just so we can see what these all are. So this is, being the impact driver, the TD153Z. Z is, I think, bare tool with these guys. DDF485 is the drill. Has the 18-volt LXT charger of some sort, and 2 of the 4 amp hour batteries, BL1840, and the tool bag. So anyway, that's one of the drills. Let's see what else we got in here. I guess let's pull the drill itself out. Drill and has the battery on the side here. So we got the other 4 amp hour battery right here. I do find it interesting they included it installed on the tool. Some people say you shouldn't leave these on the tools to begin with, but apparently these ones are. So there's a battery, has a little plastic protective cover that just comes off, but there's the other 4 amp hour battery. Put that to the side, and then the actual drill. So there is the Makita drill. It says 0 to 500 and 0 to 1900 RPM, so 2-speed drill here on the top. Has a clutch. Plastic chuck on these, so these are not the highest end Makita drills, but plastic 1/2-inch chuck on it, and no other modes or settings. Forward, reverse, trigger. Looks like it has a light, so yeah, pretty typical mid-range drill. These should be, yeah, they are brushless. Didn't really spend too much time researching these before buying them. It was kind of what's the best deal with a kit that had a couple decent batteries in it. So let's throw the other battery on there, and that is the drill. I guess just bouncing back to the impact driver here, same forward kind of reverse on the side here. Trigger, yeah, and no other modes or settings on this either, with a couple LEDs for lighting it up, but pretty basic. And then finally in the box here, I think that's everything. Nope, not quite. We've got the manuals for the drill driver. I think these are nested together here. Yeah, service, impact, battery charger. So there's all the manuals. Nothing else in the box now except the charger. So there we are with the Makita charger. Well, that's pretty chunky. I happen to have one of the Dewalt chargers down here in the shop. This is a 4 amp charger, and you can see just how much smaller that is than the Makita. But looks like this one charges the older 14472, 144 nickel metal hydride, as well as lithium batteries. I wonder if it says anywhere on it how many amps. 2.6 amps, so it's not even as fast of a charger either, if it is 2.6 amps at 18 volts here. So not a super fast charger, and also pretty chunky for what it is. All right, so got rid of the rest of the packaging, and this is everything it came with. Pretty nice complete set here in that sense. A few initial kind of quality impressions. Everything's nicely rubber molded, feels pretty good in hand. Hard to say with the 4 amp hour battery comparatively. I usually use a smaller battery on these type of tools, like a 2 amp hour or a power stack when it's a Dewalt, but ergonomics are quite similar. Feels all right in that sense. Nice quick release chuck. Interestingly, they don't give you a bit that is for the impact driver. They only give you the bit that fits the drill. So that type won't lock into an impact driver. Again, drill feels okay. can't actually tell the difference between in speed. Now, mind you, the batteries are all at 1 bar here, so I will need to charge these up before I can actually give them a thorough test, which will be in another video. But yeah, in general, ergonomics feel good on these. Interesting on the oscillating tool. So unlike the Dewalt and I think the Milwaukee's too, there's no quick release. So there's actually an Allen head screw that you have to undo, then put the blade on, then put a plate, and then put this all back together. So that's a little less convenient as well compared to the other ones. But otherwise, this actually feels a fair bit chunkier than the Dewalt ones. So let's actually throw a battery on there, see how it runs. So nice soft start on that, which is kind of cool. Yeah, so that feels all right. Does feel chunky. So like this may have a little bit more power or cutting ability than the Dewalt one I already have. So that's pretty neat. Okay. And then lastly, just we'll throw that to the side as well. Let's throw a battery in the vacuum cleaner here and see if this thing runs all right. So grabbing that, hose opening, so level 1. Pretty weak. I think the batteries are pretty toast. Yeah, so batteries are pretty toast, but vacuum isn't too loud at least, and we'll see how that actually works as well in a future video. I'll do a comparison with the Dewalt vac and that. And then I guess just while we're at it here, the charger, slide a battery in, it locks in nicely, releases nicely. That latching mechanism is quite smooth actually, so that is pretty nice as well. All right, so that is my first look at the Makita tool set I've happened upon because of a $24 vacuum. Who knew? If there's any tests or comparisons you'd like to see with these against any of the Dewalt tools that you've seen on this channel, or Milwaukee ones, or anything else that you could think of as great tests, let me know in the comments below. Would love to hear it. And I'm excited to add another tool brand to the set of tools that I'm able to test on this channel and hopefully give you guys better information. If you have any other questions, let me know in the comments below. If you're not already subscribed, please consider it. We've got Makita tools here now to test, so if you like Makita as well as Dewalt or Milwaukee or any tools in general, it's a good time to hit that subscribe button. And as always, thanks for watching.